Weinberg's Fox 41 weather forecast has the seal of approval from the American Meteorological Society.
Severe weather is such a complicated thing, but to me it is such an exciting part of meteorology. Forecasting in general is just complicated, but severe weather is like a delicate recipe. And I always kind of compare it to if you're making some, really ingredient-rich maybe recipe for something to eat. If you miss one of those really important ingredients, doesn't taste good. I mean, you can have everything else, but just one missing key component can ruin everything. We're at 67 right now with a dew point of 60. Now, I'll tell you, it's going to be an unstable atmosphere. It really is that simple. You still have to fire those storms. I mean, you can have an unstable atmosphere all day long. You have it every day in the summer. It doesn't mean you always get severe weather. At 61 in PRP, 66 from Bowman Field, 65 Bedford, 65 Seymour. Hope you're having a great morning in Montfordville. You're 60 and about 60 degrees right now from Frankfort. Colder air is moving to the east. Warmer air is replacing it. We know this. So what's out there to fire storms? Well, we see a good area of storms off to the east. Much cooler mid-level temperatures. We also see some showers now from St. Louis through Arkansas. Much warmer mid-level temperatures. And understand, a warm mid-level temperature is kind of like if a thunderstorm's trying to fire, it's like your foot on top of the thunderstorm, shoving it down and not letting those storms go. So if there's something there opposing that force, let's take a look at what happens. We don't see many storms. Let's see what happens during the overnight hours. All right, how about through the day tomorrow? Mike's saying he doesn't see anything. I don't see anything. And you get the point here. Just because the atmosphere is unstable doesn't mean you have a severe weather risk. And I am always critical of every type of risk we get across our area. I'm critical, I analyze it, and I want to give you the best forecast. The reality here is I think a slight risk is aggressive for our area. If I was to draw this, I would do Cincinnati to London. Now, hail and damaging winds would be the primary threat, but the reality here is there's question whether those storms will even fire. And I've only got a 20% today. Highs in the upper 80s, southwest winds at 5 to 15, so it will be a little bit more breezy. Tonight will be partly cloudy. I think it's going to be a quiet night. We'll drop to a low of 68 degrees. That 90-degree door you just saw me walk through, let me go ahead and kick that down as we go to 91 degrees tomorrow under partly cloudy skies. Thursday, we have a 30%. Friday, I think we are going to see some showers, and Saturday, Sunday, cooler, low 70s with a 40%. So that door will only be kicked down once, Mike, in the next 7 days.
Oh.
What's wrong, Mike?
You didn't realize I was standing behind that door.
Oh, my bad. I was wondering what I just pushed you right.
I was ready to come through that door, and you kicked it open, hit me right in the nose. All right, this morning, good news in Okolona. Good and bad. The bad news is they're still working on the fire at Fibber's Tavern. The good news is all lanes now open both directions of Preston Highway. So things moving a lot better for us there this morning. That is very good news. Now, looking at I-65, I haven't seen any problems coming up from the Gene Snyder. You can see up around Fern Valley, Preston and Grade Lane, we're 60 miles per hour. 55 at the Horse Barns. You see this one little pocket of slow traffic right in front of the airport. Pretty much you can see right here at Crittenden Drive, and then over just about to 3rd Street and Southern Parkway be the only slow spot we have there. Otherwise, the Waterston looks like it's moving up pretty well in a couple of different spots. We'll look at the Waterston here, Bardstown over to I-65. You see just about a quick 3-minute drive for you today. From the Oxmoor Auto Group Traffic Center, I'm Mike Marshall with Beat the Traffic.